Buenos dias. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night, Australia. I hope you all are doing very well. That you are ready in this moment to charge yourselves with the flame of victory. And we need a victory in our lives. We need a victory. We need a victory. The victory of our divine plan. Buongiorno. The victory of mighty victory. We need it. I think the whole world needs victory, because without victory, we cannot fulfill anything in this life. We need this feeling of victory. So, for my friends in America, I hope that you all had a wonderful 4th of July. And God bless America. God bless America, and God bless our beloved America. And God bless all the nations and all people on this world. So let us start it in God's way. Welcome to the 7 Sacred Weeks Vlog 24. In today's service, we will perform the alignment with our beloved mighty and presence. Then we are going to read some words of beloved mighty victory. Then we are going to do decrees and visualization for victory. And then we are going to pour the victory and obedience of God to the planet. And then to finish, we are going to have briefly an understanding of the interrelation of karma, divine plan, and victory. And to start, as always, just feel the beloved mighty and presence within your heart. Your source of life, love, wisdom, power, and victory. And feel the connection of your heart, the presence within your physical heart to that source, that heart in your electronic body. And open this body so that your presence can flow freely in this human octave. Send your love, your gratitude to this great presence of life. And let's call together the opening blessing. Beloved, mighty and presence here, there, and everywhere, we love, bless, and thank you forever, forever and beyond. For I am in you, and you are in me. We are one on this journey through eternity. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I Am. And now, just move the attention to your Christmas star, that sun presence above your house, and just visualizing that star being charged in this moment with ascended master, love, consciousness, kindness, the victory of the divine plan, peace, happiness, opulence, and all good things. And visualize that star shining and expanding light rays to bless all the area where you live, charging all manifestations of life there in the mineral, vegetable, animal kingdoms, and also the human beings, the forces of nature, and all human activities there with ascended masters, feeling virtues and victory. I like to see the area where I live flooded and enfolded by a golden light. And sometimes with the iridescent points in the 7 colors of the race. And so be it. May we create a paradise where we live. And now, also connect your Christmas star with the star above the Rocky Mountains. And feel the connection with the heart of this radiation. Feel the expansion of the light there to bless that area and also the holy planet. And feel the reality of the brotherhood of the Royal Teton Retreat. And may they support us during our service. May they protect our internet connection and our force field. Let's visualize the sphere of light around the planet, built up by the power and blessings of the I Am presence within our hearts, and just feel the light of our force field expanding even more. And may the Ascended Masters use this force field to pour their blessings today upon mankind. and I know it's done and it's sustained. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And dear hearts, let us take our water and do the call for the elixir of life. Beloved, I am present, Saint Germain, brotherhood of the royal Teton retreat, lords of the elements and powers of light, please charge this mineral water with whatever substances and virtues we need to restore the beauty, youth, health, vitality, and perfection of the ascended masters in our physical bodies when we drink this water at the end of our service. By the light of God that never fails, I command, I demand, and it's done right now. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. So let's put the water to be charged within the service. And now just relax your body, your shoulders, your head, and the muscles of your face. And that you can relax to a beautiful smile. With a smile, a smile in our face. Life is easier. Let's keep this smile even when the things are not so as we expect it. So just relax, then focus your attention on your mighty and presence, which lies straight above you, in line with your head. Pour your deepest love and gratitude to your presence and say, my beloved I am presence, I send you my deepest love and gratitude. Be within me and let me be in you forever. And now, let us align our four lower bodies with the source of light, our beloved mighty and presence in our electronic body. Visualize descending from your beloved I am presence, a ray of golden liquid light entering through the top of your head, flowing down into your heart. Visualize your heart as a grail, and this golden liquid light filling and expand it to form a golden sphere of light. Feel the expansion of this light in your heart and the illumination of your breast area. Now, imagine your heart pumping this light up through the same inner channel into your brain. Visualize this golden liquid flooding all the cells of your brain until your brain structure expands, and expands, forming another golden sphere of lighting. Feel the expansion of this light in your brain and the illumination of your head, like beautiful angels of light. When your heart and brain are completely purified and filled with this light, unite the two golden spheres in one activity of love, wisdom, and power, so that heart and brain become just one, a sun of dazzling light. Visualize it. Now feel the sun expanding, expanding and expanding until it envelops your entire body. Visualize your body made of pure light substance. In the center of the sun, blazing millions and millions and millions of light rays into all directions. Then repeat with me. I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. Ready I am. Feel it, that you are ready. Now visualize starting from your heart a golden ray of pure divine love ascending through the same inner channel, reaching the heart of your beloved higher mental body, your Christ self, your individualized life stream. Your real expression. Flood your higher mental body with your deepest love and gratitude, feeling and enveloping it until another radiant sun forms, similar to the lower sun, and in fact the same. Now repeat, my beloved higher mental body, I bow before you, my real self, in perfect obedience and adoration. Show me the way to the Father. Let me see the Father face to face. And this great being that you are, see that your outer self is redeemed and opens the gate. And you realize it in this moment, the majestical presence that you are in cosmic levels. And in this ecstasy, another golden ray of pure divine love ascends through the same inner channel, transcends the gate, and reaches the heart of your beloved I Am presence in your electronic body. Feel your love flatten your I am presence until another radiant sun forms. Then repeat, my beloved I am presence, descend your light into my human heart and let me be your master presence on earth. I am ready and I am willing to be my true self right here and now. In this moment of absolute surrender, the lower sun that you are in this human octave begins to rise and rise and rise and is absorbed into the heart of the intermediate sun, your higher mental body. And in this moment, the human becomes divine and you are resurrected. You are just a body of light. Feel it. And this sun becomes even more radiant and also rises and rises and rises, being absorbed into the heart of the upper sun, your electronic body. And in this perfect melody of the three suns, a great explosion of light occurs. And what was three becomes only one. You lose the notion of time and space, and you feel the holy creation that you are. There is no veils anymore. You are the source. And from that source of light emerges that majestical, glorious, ascended master presence that you are. Feel this ascended master presence that you really are. Feel this complete unity with your source of life, light, and love. Visualize yourself in that perfection that you were and shall be again. Perfect body made of light. Your clothes shine like a sun. Your scepter of dominion and power over light, substance, energy, vibration. The crown of victory with the 7 rays expanding in your forehead. just to feel this glorious being that you are. Then visualize it from the hands, the heart, and the third eye of this ascended presence that you are. Rays of love emanating towards the earth, bathing the planet, its atmosphere and all life within, with the pure divine love of your ascended heart. Just let your love flow without limits. The more you expand love, the greater your love is. Just let your love flow without qualification. Just send your love to all continents, countries, to all human beings, to all kingdoms of nature. And also let your love flow through the atmosphere of the planet. And bless, and bless, and bless our life here, there, and everywhere by the power of your love. And then, when you feel the planet saturated with these blessings, slowly descend back into your physical body in this human octave. But never forget this alignment, this unity with your source, your I am presence. Hold this feeling forever. And just to seal it, let us visualize our electronic circle of protection, feeling the violet flame blazing and blazing and blazing through and around us. Let's feel that mighty tube of light descending from the presence and clothing us in the perfection and victory of light. Let's feel the reality of our causal bodies and the powers, talents, gifts, treasures that we have and that now is or are at our hands and use to fulfill our divine plan on earth. And fill your oneness with the source of our life, the universal I am presence. And may we live, move, and have our beings in this almighty protection, so we can fulfill our divine plan, but never more be touched by human creation. And I know it's done and it's sustained. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I Am. And now, dear hearts, yesterday, the lords of karma, they took the decision for all our meditations. And they don't tell us the results, but beloved Lady Leto, that this year is the keeper of the scrolls. She told me she sent during the night from 4th to 50 a feeling to all of us with the result. So try to ask her to remember, to remind you of that feeling, and you may know if your karmic petition was accepted or not. So just let us send our love and gratitude to these great beings of light, to the keeper of the scrolls, beloved Lady Leto this year, and to the 7 mighty beings that are in the possession of the karmic lords, for our great divine director, goddess of liberty, beloved Lady Nada, Pallas Athenas, Elohim Cycropia, our beloved Kuan Yin, and our beloved Portia. Let us send our gratitude no matter the result of our petition. Let us send our gratitude because these 7 beings are there to support us in the fulfillment of our divine plan. And that all that they want for us is the victory of our divine plan. They love us because they know they are one with us. And our victory is their victory too. So let us send them our most beautiful love and gratitude and ask them to enlighten us so we may perceive whatever we need to do every day of our lives to be victorious. Thank you so much, Lady Leto, and all lords of karma. We love, bless, and thank you forever. And dear hearts, let's continue to do the call for to be transported to the royalty tomb during the sleep until the July 15th, because we can go there until this time and continue to receive blessings. So together, beloved I Am Presence, beloved Saint Germain, beloved Lanto, dear brotherhood of the royal tomb, and beloved lords of karma, I humbly ask you for the opportunity to participate in the events and seminars at these sacred retreats during this period of activities of the karmic board. May I be transported there as soon as I fall asleep at night. I also ask if you allowed that I can vividly remember what I learned and experience there upon awakening in the morning, and thus consciously use what I received for the blessings of humanity and our light and life on this planet. What I ask for myself, I also ask for every student of light who consciously wishes to participate in these events at the Tetum and engage in aiding the Ascended Hosts light projects. I rest in the full realization of this call. Thank you so much. And thank you, beloved Lanto, this master. You can't imagine how this master loves you and what he does for all of us. I so would like that you could perceive it. The kindness and love of beloved land for all of us. And now, just feel the luminous presence of mighty victory enfold in you. Feel his flame of victory blazing in your heart and in your brain. And let us read this dictation that he gave me on January 1st of this year during the 7 sacred weeks. He told us your presence is the only power that can keep you alert. Children of light, it is a joy to be able to descend into your external consciousness on this first day of the year to charge you with my sacred fire of love and my invincible flame of victory of the great Kamaras from Venus. Many of us are staying at Royal Teton, and we rejoice in seeing the blessings that a small group like this can bring to the planet through their love and dedication to this unconditional service. Throughout history, it has always been the efforts of a small group of people that kept the flame of victory burning for humanity. In many periods, this flame was maintained by only one or two life streams for the entire world. Therefore, I can tell you that as long as there is someone on this planet who is willing to connect with the heart of victory and draw my blessings to beloved humanity, the hope is sustained for the entire world. You often think yourselves small and incapable, but the I Am presence that inhabits your hearts is invincible. My beloved children, this feeling of helplessness is the result of the ignorance of the outer self that thinks that if it does nothing, nothing will happen in this world. The outer self is extremely arrogant and thinks that it is the one who conquers and possesses things in this world, and when it fails, it falls into despair. For this reason, my beloved children, you need to learn to talk to your outer self in a loving but confident voice, and remind it that even The matter of the body that you wear belongs to this supreme presence, which is the source of all electronic substance and the only conquering power and honor of all things in this world. You are beginning to awaken from this deep sleep of the outer self. And at this moment, you are between these two forces, one internal and the other external, pressing on you from all sides. Sometimes you open your eyes and want to stand up courageously, and then the outer self pulls you down, and you then fall into a deep sleep again. When you are slumberous, you are manipulated by the hypnotic forces of the world and respond like a robot to their commands. Here and there, the outer self gives in and allows the Christ in your hearts to open your eyes, and then you are shocked and wonder what you are doing in this world, why you are so easily carried away by the outer appearance. And so, in this moment of alert, you propose to make efforts to free yourselves from these hypnotic forces, but the pressure of the outer self is very strong, and if you do not remain alert and centered on the Christ presence within your heart, before you know it, you are fallen asleep again. And this struggle continues through many embodiments, my precious children, until you are strongly anchored in the divine presence within your hearts, which is the only power that can keep you alert, awake, and alive enough to hold you invulnerable to the hypnotic forces of the outer world. You are embodied in this cosmic moment to remain alert and then help humanity awaken from this deep sleep of the outer self. And at this moment, as most people are still asleep, the pressure on those who are awake is always very strong. However, if you remain firm in your I am presence and in the ascended masters, you will receive all support necessary to overcome these difficulties and be the victor of light for this planet. Each of us in the ascended host vibrates strongest at a particular time in your daily steps. That was when we were doing our protocol during the 7 sacred weeks. I and all the Kumaras cheer happily as you visualize a victory for this planet and its humanity. For it is this glorious vision that you need to keep on your mental screen. It is this feeling of victory that you need to firmly anchor in your hearts. For when this vision and feeling are unshakable, you will draw the power and powers of the cosmic light that you flood the consciousness of mankind and lift it triumphantly above all discord. I am alert, awake, alive, and aligned. It is a wonderful mantra for you to repeat this year. I am alert, awake, alive, and aligned with the pure mind of the cosmic Christ. I am charged with Christ's illumination, ascended master feelings. I am mighty victory of hundreds of thousands of centuries of victories governing my life and destiny. I am victorious, I am victorious, I am victorious, and nothing, nobody can interfere with my victory, because I am that I am, and I am is enough. If you live by these words, my beloved children, nothing will be impossible for you this year. Wishing you a year ahead filled with miracles, joy, and victories. I am mighty victory. That was a great instruction and motivation from this great being. And let us not forget this instruction. And let us not forget every day to charge ourselves with the victory of mighty victory. Thank you, mighty victory. And now, dear hearts, just visualizing the luminous presence of mighty victory surrounding you, and his wings of victory charging you in this moment with the flame of victory. And be within this flame of victory as we may do our cause. And let us do together this call, feeling this victory being anchored in our hearts, brains, and every cell of our bodies, physically, etherically, emotionally, and mentally. Together, beloved, mighty and presence and mighty victory, I am, by all God's love I know I am. Invincibly God, victorious everywhere, forever. I am, by all God's love I know I am. Invincibly God, victorious everywhere, forever. I am, by all God's love I know I am. Invincibly God, victorious everywhere, forever. I am, by all God's love I know I am. Invincibly God, victorious everywhere, forever. I am, by all God's love I know I am. Invincibly God, victorious everywhere, forever. I am, by all God's love I know I am. Invincibly God, victorious everywhere, forever. I am, by all God's love I know I am. Invincibly God, victorious everywhere, forever. I am, by all God's love I know I am. Invincibly God, victorious everywhere, forever. And I am, by all God's love I know I am. Invincibly God, victorious everywhere, forever. Almighty I am. Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty and presence and mighty victory. I go forth this day, acknowledging, demanding God's victory in everything I do. I demand the atmosphere about me be charged with the victory of the light of God that never fails, to keep me invincible and invisible against everything that is wrong, then takes me forward to victory of my freedom. And then I stand forth master of my word and reveal the fulfillment of the law everywhere, forever. Almighty I am, almighty I am, almighty I am. And beloved, mighty and presence and mighty victory. Charge all the energy of my being in word this day and all under this radiation with your immortal victory. In all we do work contact, and you all are ascended and free. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And through the beloved mighty and presence which I am, I call the hand of God into action to see that I accept the mighty victory charge of such invincible power of my invincible God victory, my invincible God consciousness, my invincible God freedom, my invincible God supply, my invincible God healing, my invincible God love, my invincible God wisdom, my invincible God, powers of life, my invincible God, secrets from the great central sun, which show me the way and means to do things as mankind do not yet know, and to possess me and my word into God's invincible authority and victory right now, this instant and forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty and presence and mighty victory, I demand it manifest in everything I do or contact this day. I demand mighty victory's heart flame become a garment about me, become a wall of invincible protection around me, become illumination within me, become all of everything I require to produce a victory everywhere, forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty and presence and mighty victory, I demand the manifestation of your heart's flame in me, in my affairs, in our nations, in our governments, into our business. Let your heart's flame go forth and render the steps which you are to the earth, in that authority which produces victory. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty and presence and mighty victory, charge me with your invincible feeling of victory and make it increase and expand through me every day and hour. Charge me with your invincible feeling of victory and make it increase and expand through me every day and hour. Charge me with your invincible feeling of victory and make it increase and expand through me every day and hour. Charge me with your invincible feeling of victory and make it increase, expand through me every day and hour. Charge me with your invincible feeling of victory and make it increase, expand through me every day and hour. Charge me with your invincible feeling of victory and make it increase and expand through me every day and hour. Charge me with your invincible feeling of victory and make it increase and expand through me every day and hour. Charge me with your invincible feeling of victory and make it increase and expand through me every day and hour. Charge me with your invincible feeling of victory and make it increasing and expand through me every day and hour. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty and presence and mighty victory, I demand the victory of the cosmic Christ fire blaze and expand through me and into the world about me. I demand my freedom from all human desires through the victory of cosmic Christ fire, and my word becomes a crystal cup of divine desires of my presence fulfilled through me everywhere, forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty and presence and great host of ascended masters, I demand the mighty victory's power of victor of the cosmic Christ fire, which is the love from the great central sun, which he has concentrated and drawn forth through hundreds of thousands of centuries of victory. Flood my being and world, feel it. Go everywhere in this physical world, visualize it, and produce invincible perfection everywhere forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty and presence and mighty victory, I demand you pour the power of victory, which is the love from the great central sun, which you have drawn forth through the centuries into my being and world to be the law in my world forever. I demand and I am the power of victory, which is the flame of love from the great central sun. Flood me with limitless supply of every good thing, everywhere, forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. So, dear hearts, visualize the victory of your supply right here and now. And beloved, mighty and presence, I demand my physical body, also my mental and feeling word, be enfolded in this substance and the sacred fire from the ascended master's octave of life. And the love from their hearts unites with my life stream and makes me one with their victory over all in this world everywhere forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty and presence and mighty victory, I demand every bit of energy which goes forth from me this day be charged with the victor of cosmic Christ fire of such a purity, obedience, perfection, and victory that it becomes a magnet which draws me day after day near my ascension. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty and presence, I demand the full perfection of my beloved, mighty and presence comes into this physical form and blazes through it God's invincible victory over all in this world, then raise my word out of the discord of the world around me. I accept the fulfillment of this call instantly. Manifest right now and forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And just feel the victory flames, the wings of victories blazing and through and around you. And let us call, beloved, mighty and presence and mighty victory. I am, I am, I am. By all God's love, I know I am a powerful magnet of victory and victories that nothing, nobody can disturb. I am, I am, I am. By all God's love, I know I am a powerful magnet of victory and victories that nothing and nobody can disturb. I am, I am, I am. By all God's love, I know I am a powerful magnet of victory and victories that nothing, nobody can disturb. I am, I am, I am. By all God's love, I know I am a powerful magnet of victory and victories that nothing and nobody can disturb. I am, I am, I am. By all God's love, I know I am a powerful magnet of victory and victories that nothing and nobody can disturb. I am, I am, I am. By all God's love, I know I am a powerful magnet of victory victory and victories that nothing, nobody can disturb. And I am, by all God's love, I know I am a powerful magnet of victory and victories that nothing and nobody can disturb. I am, by all God's love, I know I am a powerful magnet of victories and victories that nothing, nobody can disturb. And I am, by all God's love, I know I am a powerful magnet of victory and victories that nothing and nobody can disturb. Almighty I am. Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty I am presence and mighty victory. I demand more of the ascended Master's victory in and around me to stand against outer world conditions. I command the energy of my feeling word not to accept anything but the ascended Master's victory. I command my outer self filled with and surrounded by the victory of the heart flame from my beloved mighty I am presence, and I live, move, and dwell within it, now and forever. Almighty I am, the mighty I am, Almighty I am. And these dear ones will bring a peace and victorious accomplishment which you can scarcely realize until you experience it. Beloved, mighty and presence, charge everything in my daily activities, all the physical action, all the physical things, all the physical energy of my being and word, everything in my consciousness, and that of everybody I contact with the invincible, victorious love from Venus. And so be it. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty and presence and mighty victory, flash your flame of victory of hundreds of thousands of centuries of victory in and around me, and shut off any feeling of doubt or the acceptance of anything that is not the victory for which I call. Right now, everywhere, forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty I am presence, I demand and I command the full momentum of the love and energy mighty victory has called forth. Flood my being and word. I demand his victory of hundreds of thousands of centuries of victory, his power of condensation of the universal light substance, his victory of perfection. Flood my being and word. I demand the victory of the sacred fire, the victory of his love, which is always invincible. Flood my being and word everywhere, forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty and presence and mighty victor, I arise with my higher mental body and say to my feeling word and every bit of energy in my feeling word, I commanded a victory into you. I command ascended master victory into you. I command, beloved, mighty victories into you. I command, beloved Archangel Michael's victory into you, and I command, beloved Saint Germain's victory of freedom into you, and I command victory manifest everywhere, right now, this instant and forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And you have, dear hearts, nothing but victory forever. And beloved, mighty and presence, I am the law of immortal victory of all in this world. By the great central sun's magnet's love that draws me from all in creation, everything to make me victorious. I stand its living presence and flame in this physical cave and demand its perfection forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And feeling the flame of victory blazing again, let's call, beloved, mighty I am presence and mighty victory. I am, I am, I am. By all God's love, I know I am. Invincibly God, victorious everywhere, forever. I am, I am, I am. By all God's love, I know I am. Invincibly God, victorious everywhere, forever. I am, I am, I am. By all God's love, I know I am. Invincibly God, victorious everywhere, forever. And now charge your feelings, your feeling word, saying, I am, I am, I am. By all God's love, I know I am. Invincibly God, victorious everywhere, forever. I am, I am, I am. By all God's love, I know I am. Invincibly God, victorious everywhere, forever. I am, I am, I am. By all God's love, I know I am. Invincibly God, victorious everywhere, forever. And now charge your mental world. I am, I am, I am. By all that's low, now I know I am. Invincibly God, victorious everywhere, forever. I am, I am, I am. By all God's love, I know I am. Invincibly God, victorious everywhere, forever. And I am, I am, I am. By all God's love, I know I am. Invincibly God, victorious everywhere, forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And feeling the flame of victory, the wings of victory, anchored in your heart, anchored in your brain, anchored in the mind of each cell of your body. Let us call, I am alert, awake, alive, and aligned with the pure mind of the cosmic Christ. I am charged with Christ's illumination and ascended master feelings. I am mighty victorious victor of the hundreds of thousands of centuries of victories governing my life and destiny. I am victorious. I am victorious. I am victorious. And nothing, nobody can interfere with my victory because I am that I am, and I am is enough. That was the call that mighty victory gave us in the beginning of the year, and let us not forget it and often repeat it for our victory. And your hearts in this moment, just visualize the flame of victory in the luminous presence of mighty victory, flooding and surround the planet. Let us charge the planet and our life within it with the feeling of victory and obedience to the light. Let's send the feeling of victory, and the victory is the obedience to the light, to the hearts and mind of every human being here, there, and everywhere. Let us send the victory of mighty victory to flood and unfold and bless all mankind and our life on this planet. Our angels, elementals, forces of nature, and may all beings be raised in this moment into the victory of the divine plan for all of us. And feeling this victory, let us seal this work with the great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the Master knows and serves. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where human creation dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now let us take our water and finish the call for the Elixir of Life. Beloved I am present, Saint Germain, brotherhood of the royal Teton retreat, lords of the elements and powers of light. Please charge this mineral water with the blessings and victory from the Ascended Master's octave of light, and put here all the substances we need to restore the beauty, youth, health, vitality, and perfection of the Ascended Masters in our physical bodies. Transmute this water into the elixir of life. Transmute this water into the elixir of life. Transmute this water into the elixir of life. We are so thankful. By the light of God that never fails, I command and demand, and it's done right now. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. So let's feel this water flaming, perfectly charged with the flame of victory. And let us drink this victory so it may manifest visibly in our lives, right here and now. Cheers. Good. And now just pour your love and gratitude to the Christ presence within your hearts, to the Ascended Masters, Elohim, Archangels, cosmic beings of light, and all who have assisted us in our cause. Pour your love upon our life within this planet and earth itself, and may this month of love seal everything and everyone blessed in our life on this planet. And may this love alone rule us all today and forever. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfilling all this call I am. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved mighty and presence, ascended masters, Elohim, archangels, our higher mental bodies and cosmic beings of light, we sincerely send you our love and gratitude for all the blessings received and for all those yet to come. Take our decrees and multiply them thousands of times more each day and hour. Make them ever increase in their power until we have the momentum of light necessary to have them visibly manifest in our hands and using for our blessings and the blessings of mankind in our life on earth. What we have called during our service to ourselves, we also call for all human beings until only love, wisdom, and power of God lift us up in the eternal victory of ascension. We are eternally grateful. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfill and now this call I am. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. We feel which is true, we accept it as true, we manifest it, we manifest it, we manifest it right now. By the power of 1,000 suns and the light of God that never fails, I command and demand and it's done. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And so be it. And dear hearts, today, as the theoretical part, I have done just 2 slides to not make it too long. And I just would like to talk a little bit about karma, divine plan, and victory. And karma, divine plan, and victory are interrelated. You know, karma is the law of causation that means that every action, because karma is action, every action has a consequence. If you act in the right way, you just know you are going to draw. Also, you are going to produce good karma and go to attract something good to you. If you act in the wrong way, you are going to produce bad karma, suffer to you. You are going to attract. But how to act in the good way? That is the point. How to act in the good way, in the right way, so that you may just attract good things for us. And then for that we have the divine plan. The divine plan is also called Dharma in Sanskrit, or in the Hindu teachings they called it Dharma. And Dharma, or divine plan, is our role or purpose of life. When God created us in the beginning, in His mind, He wrote for us our purpose of life. And that is our divine plan. In the mind of God, He visualizes it, past, present, and future at once. But here outside, in the manifested universe, where we are at the moment, we see it in time and space. So karma says that every action has a consequence, and the divine plan, our purpose of life, guarantees that our action is aligned with God's will, producing only favorable consequences for us in our life. When we fulfill God's will, we do not disturb the harmony of the universe, the work of God, the purpose of the holy creation. And therefore, do not creation suffering for ourselves. So, karma is the law of causation. And if you act wrong, we produce suffering. But we just perceive our divine plan, we are going to act always in the right way and produce just good things for us. We don't need to suffer if we walk in what God wants for us. We do not produce suffering in our lives. But for that, we should not compare ourselves with others. Otherwise, we may get confused about what God's will for us. Because God's will for you may not be the same God's will for me. And also, to fulfill our divine plan, we should not think about what we will be in 1,000 years. Otherwise, we will deviate from the present moment and what is the right thing to do today. Because in 1,000 years, even that time and space is illusion, what happens? I was divine in the mind of God, but I was divine without consciousness. I was divine because God created me divine. But just through the manifested universe, I can change that state in being divine unconsciousness to become divine consciously. And that makes a huge difference. Because when I am divine, I am good, but I do not have conscious that I am divine. I can, in a certain moment, being innocent and produce something negative because I am not consciousness of what is right and what is wrong. But when I go through life, I was divine and I entered into matters and I become dust, dirty. And then in the same point of my growing, in my evolving, I perceive that it was not my real self. And then I become to purify myself. But in that moment, I just know the difference between evil and good, between light and darkness, between the right and the wrong. And then I was divine before without conscience, but then I become divine consciously. And never more someone can disturb me from the right path. And that is all of us, our journey. So our wisdom develops in each incarnation. And the same happens with our divine plan. We cannot think our divine plan in 10,000s of years, because otherwise we are going to be in the future, and the future, it's not there for us because our consciousness is right here and now. So we can just fulfill our divine plan when I think in what I need to do today. And if I fulfill my divine plan today and every day, because tomorrow will be today, but if I am centered in the present moment, fulfilling the best for me today, it will be sure that we are going to be victory in our whole divine plan. But if I am thinking what I go to be in 10,000 years, I forgot. I forget to do my duties in this day. So I go astray from my divine plan. And that is true victory only in the full realization of our divine plan. That is the victory. Is the victory just the victory of the divine plan? And for this reason, we need to stop to compare ourselves with others, because the right thing to do for one can be the wrong thing to do for another one, because we have different levels of consciousness, and our individual divine plan is not the same. And so we just need to think what is the right thing to do for us. And for that, we need to be aligned. We need to be aligned with our I Am Presence, because just our I Am Presence can say what is the right thing to do. Every one of us, we know that karma is the law of cause and effect, and you know also the effect becomes a cause for another effect. That is the law of karma for all of us. Of course, if someone's producing a negative action, he may suffer because he reap the effects, the negative effects that he creates in the universe. But we need not to think on others, but to think on ourselves. For example, if I have a friend, and this friend have done something wrong, and through that wrong, he got a consequence, and he struggles in this moment. His karma is acted upon him, and he is struggling because of his own actions. And I may not just look to him and say it is his karma. He did something wrong, and he is reaping its effects. And so when I look to my friend, I say to myself, I don't go to help him. He doesn't deserve to be helped in this moment, because he needs to learn the consequence of his acts. But then you need to understand that maybe this friend is doing something wrong and got something very bad in his life and is struggling. But maybe he has done something good in the past. And God puts you in his life to offer him help. So the karma brought him suffer because he committed a negative action. But also karma brought you in his life or her life to give him help. And if you do not help him, you are feeling in your heart, but you do not help him, you also produce a negative action, because your divine plan It was written to you in that day, in that moment, to give help to that friend. That is the compassion. So, if you do not help, it doesn't matter if he deserves or not. It's not up to you to judge it. If you not have help, and it was your divine plan to give the help to that person, you are also producing suffering in your life. And so we may not judge others. And we may not get on suggestions. Sometimes we would like to do good action and someone talks to us and change our minds. And we do not do what we first felt to do, that it was the right thing to do. And then we get a suggestion, and we also produce negative consequences in our lives because we are not aligned with our source. And if we are not aligned and hearing what is the right thing to do right here and now, we get confused and we do not fulfill our divine plan. And there is the fulfillment of the divine plan just here and now. Just here and now you can fulfill your divine plan. The Ascended Masters focus only on what needs to be done at each moment to fulfill the planetary divine plan. And for this reason, they are the victory of the light, the victory of the mighty and presence on this planet. And so, to really know our divine plan, we need to ask every day and hour, mighty and presence, shows me what is the right thing to do right here and now in this moment, not in the future, right here and now in this moment. And so we do, and we fulfill our divine plan, walking in the greater good for all. And our divine plan includes what is ethical and favorable for all beings that evolve with us. Animals, plants, minerals, and all the spirits of nature. Our divine plan is not alone. It's not one single atom. Our divine plan is in this matrix of life. So we are connected with each other because we feel separated, but in fact, we are all one. I am a drop of the ocean, and you are a drop of the ocean. Who is this ocean? Your ocean is different of my ocean? No. Our ocean is the same, is the mighty and presence. That great consciousness that impregnates and flows and makes alive all beings in its creation. And so we are together. And the divine plan of the being is always connected with the divine plan of others. And so something good that we may exercise to walk on our divine plan is three things very easy. The exercise of non-violence, the desire that we shall not harm anyone, not harm any creature, and even we shall not harm one stone, an object. We shall respect and handle each thing with love, compassion, if we decided to not harm, and you will become compassionate to our brothers and sisters, to the animals, to all conditions in this world. We know that we are one, and that if I extend the hands to my brother, I am raising myself. And so I need to wish his victory, because his victory is my victory too. And then kindness. It's the same thing. Non-violence, compassion, and kindness. To be kind. We never regret to be kind. We always regret something when we go astray from kindness. To be kind is not to accept the wrong of someone. I may disagree with someone. I don't need to accept the same ideas or beliefs of everyone in this planet. I may disagree, but disagreement is different from disrespect. I may disagree, but I shall never disrespect someone's belief or truth. And if I disagree, but I say, of course, his or her is in an individualized life stream. He is in this journey of life. He is living a different state of conscience that I am in this moment. He or her or she shall think different for me, and it's okay. I don't need to have the same patterns, but I needed to understand that they are in another position. And so I can be kind, I can be compassionate, and I don't need to harm someone. But I can just send the flame of victory to them, the flame of illumination to them. I can ask their I am presence to help them to overcome their limited patterns or beliefs. That I can do, and I may do, for the victory of the planet. And that when I am walking with doing daily this exercise of nonviolence, being compassionate and kind towards all beings, I create a powerful momentum of victory that attracts us into the octave of the Ascended Masters. And that is the way. And if we do it for a long time, not just for one day or 1 week, but for a long time, we create such a momentum that it raises us at once above all accumulation, because we become one with the Ascended Masters, and we neutralize all the negative karma of our lives. So think about it for today. It's all, and I may talk a little bit more in the next class that we are going to do next Friday, and still in the karmic board season. And then we are going to come back to our the study of our bodies. And to finish it today, dear hearts, just send your love and gratitude to the Royal Teton Retreat, to the Brotherhood there, and to Might Victory, and the Lords of Karma, our beloved Little, and our beloved Saint Germain always. I cannot forget my beloved Saint Germain, never and ever, never. Just send them and ask them to hold you in your divine plan, because your divine plan is your victory. Also send your love to your presence and feel that there is just this presence working here, there, and everywhere. We are this presence. Let's see and feel this presence in everything, everyone we make contact with. And let's be this wonderful presence in action right here and now. And feeling the love of the presence, let us close this service with the closing blessing. Beloved, mighty and presence here, there, and everywhere, we love, bless, and thank you forever, forever and beyond, for I am in you and you are in me. We are one on this journey through eternity. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And thank you, dear hearts, for being with me on this Friday again. We are creating a great momentum of light and victory in our lives. And please do not forget to create some affirmations or decrees that may fit into the requests that you have done to the karmic board, and do that decrease or affirmation every day, 3 times a day, or just twice in the morning and in the evening. That doesn't need to be something long, or 10, 15 minutes. Sometimes just a sentence. For example, I called for the Ascended Masters to help me to organize myself in my daily routines. And I am just calling it, I create an affirmation and I put it in my daily application. So every day I am calling it. I am ascended to master organization and efficiency in everything I do, every day and hour. I am ascended to master rest in action in everything I do this day. I act and rest at the same time, and I do all my tasks without struggle. And so I am doing it in the morning and in the evening. So it just takes some seconds, no? And I did it for every request. I have 4 requests. So another one that I did is for the Russian and Ukraine war. So I am asked, I am, beloved, mighty, and present, saying, ascended master friends, to work upon this war between Russia and Ukraine and help them to find the right solution to bring back those countries into peace right here and now. You see, some seconds, no? Some seconds. And I am doing it. We shall not forget to work in the requests. So next week we have the vlog 25. I might repeat victory and including some 2 slides again about the victory of our divine plan. If you agree, I think it will be it, because we need to charge ourselves with the victory. We need to be victorious in our divine plan. You need to be victorious in that feeling. We need to charge, especially in our feeling world. It's so important. So I may repeat it if you agree with me to charge ourselves with the victory. Maybe I make it a little smaller, and I would like to reach 1 hour and a half in ourselves. So today I am a little better, and I would like to come still better in the next week. I am trying to do it. So anyway, I wish you the most beautiful weekend with your family and friends, fulfilling your divine plan. And may your week also be the victory of your divine plan for this week. And don't forget to hold the harmony, because harmony and peace is just the thing that can hold ourselves centered, aligned with our beloved mighty and presence. If we lose peace, we go astray. But we are at peace, we are aligned, and that presence will show us the victory of our divine plan every day, every hour, in every breath we breathe, in every breath we breathe. So, God bless you. I love you. You just know it, and be victorious. Bye.